Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this Cast Me presentation. Coming at you, I'm Breaky CPK, of course, and you're tuning into a Cast Me. Now, what this is, if you type !Cast Me in chat, or if you go to the link below provided if you're watching the video, you get more information. Essentially, it's a service that I provide where I will cast a select replay of yours for a small fee. So, this is yet another submission. I've had a couple here come up recently. It's been a while since I've done some and really grinded some official casting here, but it's always fun to come back to these and definitely a change of pace with a lot of these games here. So looking forward to this one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go over the lineups that we are looking at, as we already see a bit of back and forth action early on in this game. Probably no kills going to come of it, but some early harassment. Anyways, we got on the Radiant side, Super Benjes playing the Faceless Void. I'm going to go ahead and safely assume that's not the actual Benjes that we know in the competitive scene, the South American player, but he's tagged up as Super Benjes. Anyways, Hiss My Anus. Oh my god. I just saw that name right there. Hiss My Anus playing the Shadow Shaman. Wind Ranger being played by a guy that looks like he has an op for his name. That's kind of cute, I guess. Tomato playing the Spectre over here. And then Saitama Tokyo on the Phantom Assassin. We definitely have some very interesting names, to say the least, here on the Radiant side. Over on the Dire side, we have Tetsu playing the Nature's Prophet. Mr. Pickleting? Pinkong? Pickling? That's a weird name to say, man. Playing the Wraith King. Akimbo Jimbo on the Magnus. The man with no name on the Skyrath Mage, or I guess he kind of does. Anyways, Judge Brosner on the Ember Spirit. So those are the lineups that we're looking at and who's playing what. So we got our classic Wraith King, Nature's Prophet, safe lane. Nature's Prophet also going a Gloves of Haste to kick it off right here, as if he's going to be going right into a Hand of Midas. Look at this early tower pressure, though, but they're going up against an offlane Spectre, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, you look at the overall lineups right here, I think it's safe to assume this is not a a top-tier competitive match by any means. That's what a lot of these Cast Me's are about, though, and again, what makes it even more entertaining. But good old Phantom Assassin Spectre offlane going up against a Wraith King Nature's Prophet. Oh, boy. How does this even play out? I don't even know what to expect. I mean, dagger spam for Phantom Assassin, who, by the way, is not really using it too much just yet, but if I was him, I would just be spamming the hell out of that dagger. Yeah, using it on the Wraith King right here. In fact, see, speaking of dagger, Spectral Dagger also coming out. So they got a couple of daggers to use. Need to be careful, though, on Spectre. Uh-oh, Spectre. He'll be fine, but happen to be extra safe against Tetsu playing the Nature's Prophet right here. And now you see Phantom Assassin also finding himself running away. Meanwhile, that was a kill at the bottom lane. Skyrath Mage and Magnus able to dive the Rasta down here and pick up the kill. So Rasta trying to support what is the Faceless Void down there, finding himself in a tough spot. I'm sure some Arcane Bolt spam, and it looks like an Ancient Seal was picked up at level 2 from the Skyrath Mage right here. So they get a kill to start things off. That is the first blood. Wind Ranger versus Ember Spirit is our mid lane matchup. This is probably the most calm matchup as far as the most expected matchup, I guess. The one that it's not too crazy to see. I mean, I guess down here it's not the craziest side. This essentially is an aggressive dual lane with the Magnus Skyrath Mage, and they got some nice damage. You throw the Ancient Seal up, that Shockwave gets that much more damage as a result of it. So I could definitely see the kill potential, as they already have the one on the Shadow Shaman. Speaking of that, Magnus, well, not much coming to that. Did the whole Shackles harassment style. Faceless Void wasn't even nearby, though, and meanwhile, Faceless Void is not necessarily the best partner to have for a Shackles Rasta, but as I say that, they're going to go right here, maybe get a Bash proc thrown in there. It doesn't look like it, but it won't matter. The time walk forward, and they do secure the kill. So this is, I'm saying, how Faceless Void maybe not the greatest partner to have with the Rasta as far as getting actual kills. Sure enough, they get a kill. Go figure. Top lane, Phantom Assassin, he'll be fine, but the harassment will continue up there. So a lot of back and, are they diving? No. Just kind of hugging at the tower. Oh, let's switch over to here, the last hitting. How is that looking up here? We got a 6-0 Nature's Prophet, 5-0 Spectre, excuse me. Definitely did a Freudian slip right there. Anyways, so far being won by, I mean, how's Wraith King? He's 5-0, so a lot of split farm coming at you between the Wraith King and the Nature's Prophet. Then you got Spectre and PA also trying to farm. Your classic, both sides want to have multiple carries in the same lane idea. I'm a little surprised that Nature's Prophet just isn't jungling, frankly. I feel like he could be so much better off in the jungle anyways, and a little more efficient, to say the least, and also allow Wraith King to get some solo experience up here, but insisting on trying to be in the lane and compete for some farms, so we'll see how that strategy pays off in the long run, though. Coming out for the Nature's Prophet. Something tells me this game is going to have a lot of curious questions coming out as far as what's happening here. I'm just a preemptive guess coming at you. Ember Spirit, Flame Guard active, sitting on top of the Wind Ranger, running with that Wind Run, but of course the burn's still happening. Enough to help her escape, though. So she'll make it out of there. No Shrine just yet. Still have 30 more seconds before the Shrine. Maybe just going to farm the jungle a little bit? No? Don't know where Wind Ranger's headed, to be honest. There's no bounty rune here, so he's going to find that out. But okay, so 20 more seconds. Yeah, you might as well wait for the Shrine right here. Maybe go back and last hit a couple, and then just Shrine up at 5 minutes. So it's good to see that he's being patient. Oh, he's just going to sit on the Shrine. Maybe stack? Maybe stack? Okay, well, or just sit there and do nothing. Faceless Void, he goes down meanwhile at the bottom lane. Looks like they dove him. Hismainus here on Shadow Shaman. He's trying to get the counter kill on a Skywrath Mage. That was a bold attempt right there, though. Not much life to work with, and Magnus just runs in with a Shockwave, the Ancient Seal throwing up, amping that damage, and thus securing the kill. So a couple more kills for the Dire side at that bottom lane. That's proven to be where the action's at this game. Understandably. Quite a bit of potential for the top lane. Not so much on the action side. It's just a lot of back and forth right clicks coming up. But there's a TP in Shadow Shaman. He's like, all right, let's make some action happen up here. Out comes the Shackles. Wraith King, he's in trouble. Not much Nature's Prophet can do. Doesn't have Sprout just yet. Just spawns more trees and starts attacking the Creep Wave with them. So the classic, I'm going to spawn trees and attack the Creep Wave, trying to distract them. Ember Spirit, he flies in. A big Fire Remnant on 3 heroes. They locked down Tetsu, but it's not enough damage for the kill. Phantom Assassin, the miss of the last auto attack. He'll barely survive. They did take out Spectre, though. And now Shadow Shaman, he's making his way out of here. Back up here, however, Phantom Assassin, oh boy. He's just hiding in the trees. They're trying to find him. He does not have a TP on him. We'll see how long they hunt for this. Ember Spirit, no sleight of fist. He's just going to TP as he rocks right by him. Oh my gosh. He must not have seen him. And Phantom Assassin actually is making it out. He's going to TP back. And he will successfully get away in the end. Well played. Spectre running at the Nature's Prophet. There's a Sprout, though, and Wraithfire Blast coming in for the Wraith King now. And now Spectre going to be turned? No, not enough damage to take him out. He actually has a bottle. So he just spams that as he's running away, and that's enough regen to keep him alive. Interesting off-lane bottle pickup from the Spectre here. That's, I mean, I guess if he goes for this regen rune, that could be pretty good, but they're going to try to pop the Shrine first. And regen rune's going to be picked up by the Wind Ranger, of course, in that middle lane, who delivers the power treads. She does not have a bottle, meanwhile. I feel like Wind Ranger would actually be decent with one right here, but going for the full power treads first. Wants to beef himself up early on in this game. Shackles top lane, Spectre beating on him. Kind of similar to the Faceless Void, though it's not the greatest partner to have with a Shackle target. Mr. Plickleting, or whatever the fuck his name is, he goes down as he tried to man fight right there. That proved to be the wrong decision. The dagger comes out, and he gets killed in the long run. So, nice turn kill from the Radiant side. You see in the middle lane, this lane's being won by Ember Spirit pretty heavily, 31-7 versus a 22-4 Wind Ranger. Look at the level difference as well. Okay, he has a full level on him, plus a little bit more on top of that, as we see right there. So, quite the advantage coming out. Nature's Prophet, where's he going? He's going bottom lane? All right, time to push, apparently. Yeah, nobody's down here, so free tower kill for the Dire side. I like that decision. Might as well get an objective for the team. Hey, look at this Magnus, actually. He is now topping the net worth chart at 2660 as far as his net worth is concerned. So he already has a power treads finish. Curious choice there. Just going full on power tread, so looking to somewhat carry this game as well. Middle lane, meanwhile. Ember Spirit, he's able to take out the Wind Ranger. Ember Spirit feels like a really good matchup against the Wind Ranger because that Wind Run obviously doesn't really do a whole lot, as we've seen already, against the Flame Guard. I'm sure the Fire Remnant's used right there on top of that. So just a lot of this upfront burst damage that Wind Ranger just really can't deal with. So it's not surprising she goes down again, despite missing that kill right there. You have Shadow Shaman making his way back to the middle lane, but he might want to be careful because there's a lot of people here. Now all of a sudden the whole team is here for the Dire side. They're making the decision, let's just go ahead and push some towers now. Damn it, Wraithfire Blast. Trying to catch the Shadow Shaman. Ancient Seal is up. The Flame Guard's active. Sitting on top, and Shackles comes out from the Shadow Shaman. That was a Wind Ranger, excuse me, that got caught initially, so obviously the Rasta trying to assist. Then ends up backfiring as the Magnus comes on through with that Skewer. And ultimately, 5 Heroes staying alive here on the Dire side. That's going to allow them to push this Tier 1 middle tower. And if you're the Radiant team, I don't know if they're going to be looking to defend this. They do have a Chronosphere, but not much damage at work. Oh, this could get awkward. He's going to go for a Chronosphere? No, I would not. Meanwhile, Rasta, he's, that kind of does deserve a question mark. I don't know if TPing into 5 Heroes is necessarily your best strategy if you're trying to defend a tower. So goes back to you. Really should have just let it go, and Rasta wanted to fight one last time right there before truly letting it go to waste. Spectre running after Kimbo Jimbo on the Magnus. He pops a Shrine, and that'll be the end of Spectre's pursuit there. As he turns around, top lane PA ports out. Realizing there's some more heroes up here. But Ember Spirit, I got to say, so far Ember Spirit seems like the one that's doing pretty solid right here. Seems like a solid player. He's going to be going to Battle Fury. I like that. I like seeing a Battle Fury Ember Spirit. We don't get to see it too often nowadays. But why not? Why not go for plenty of farm this game? And they do have a lot of melee on the other side, so the idea of that cleave in these fights could be pretty big. So there's that where you're looking at, but I mean, I will say his magic damage, especially with the start that he has, if he just went straight into a Veil right here, honestly, he would probably just be blowing things up and arguably be better, more efficient this game. But again, I have nothing wrong with seeing a Battle Fury on the Ember Spirit. It's not something we get to see too often. Wind Run's not going to really help him too much here. I guess it makes him get some evasion auto attacks, and he'll get the tower kill. Nature's Prophet attempting to deny it. Attacked a little bit too early, though. He does have enough for his Hand of Midas, by the way. I assume he's going to be buying that shortly. But Ember Spirit, it's like, all right, Wind Ranger, you had your fun. He has a TP, but we'll see if he's going to be able to use it in time. Oh, that was an awkward Fire Remnant right there. You probably want to root him in place first. Wraithfire Blast comes out, though, and that'll be the end of Wind Ranger. He had a TP pretty much right away if he was getting out of there. So got the tower kill, but does die for a Magnus. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Chronosphere not used. Oh, the dagger, though, will hit, but it's not enough damage. Oh, Phantom Assassin is now chasing. Okay, he's going to get that kill, but at what cost? He takes a lot of tower damage. God, that dagger range is pretty ridiculous. He managed to actually stay in range of him, so I thought that was going to be a lost cause right there. But he gets it and he gets out. Yeah, Faceless Void had a Chronosphere, though, to secure that kill, but he chose to hold off on it. He's probably waiting for that big 5-man Chronosphere, right? Well, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer, as he just gets run on right there and could not time walk in time.
This should make
so now push out the bottom lane. You have Ember Spirit, Battle Fury. Well in the works. Ring of Health just about ready to be purchased. In fact, could purchase it here. And there you go. Perseverance now as a result. So nice little region early on. What is Wind Ranger going for? Going for the Maelstrom. Okay. Has the Power Treads on top of that. Spectre with that bottle. Power Treads himself. Also gets a Windlace. Okay. Not too sure what he plans to do with that Windlace. I mean, what is he going to go? A Yules? I guess drums. Okay. Okay, yeah, if he goes drums, I actually kind of like that. I like the idea of a drums build on a Spectre, to be honest. Usually I would prefer to see more, if anything, straight into the drums. Brown boots into drums, actually. Or, I mean, power treads into drums, though, with the bottle on top. That also good. But drums is honestly a great item for just a lot of fighting happening. Chronosphere attempt. Here we go. This is your perfect. This is the big Chronosphere you're waiting for, Super Benches. Just waiting. Still waiting. They kind of go into Spectre. He just kind of runs on up. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's the time. He's trying to be patient. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Spectre goes down. Okay, they'll kill. Nature's Prophet. How about now? How about now? No, still not now. He's going to be hit by the Wraithfire Blast. RP, not ready because no mana to work with. All right, turning back in. How about now? Here you go. Chronosphere. There you go. Perfect. Okay. He's He's waiting for 5 heroes. You know, sometimes you just got to wait for 5 heroes if you're Faceless Void. Oh, is this it? Oh, there we go. There's the time. There's the bait they were looking for. They deny the tower on top of that. They kill Magnus, and now they're going for the kill on a Wraith King. He does not have mana to work with actually for his resurrection, so he's in trouble. He goes down too, and that's the Chronosphere. Look at that patience there from Faceless Void. You know, who am I to question his decision-making? That's a super bench, as we know. Again, not really. It's obviously not him, but point is, that was fun to watch. Up here, Ember Spirit continues to farm in the jungle. And that Battle Fury, another 800 gold saved up, so well on his way to it. Skywrath Mage, look at that, 3 wards on him, so he's going to go around placing those down now. Has his Arcane Boots. Mystic Flare also ready to go. Don't think he's gotten the chance to use that just yet, but that's on the lookout for. Whoa! Nature's Prophet going first on a Maelstrom. Okay. So, yeah, he could have gone the Hand of Midas, actually, but decided to go with the Maelstrom instead, and yeah, I'm not against it by any means. Actually, it's a decent tool this game. Just more magic damage to work with here for the team, and it is a farming tool in its own right, of course. So definitely nothing wrong with it. He's gonna throw out the Sprout right here. The Mystic Flare setup. That's a great synergy, great teamwork there. Clearly planned. Skywrath Mage and Nature's Prophet. They must be buddies or something. Good execution. As the bait was there all along. Take out Faceless Void. He does have his Mask of Madness, as we saw right there, but obviously getting caught out of position. So well played. Wraith King, meanwhile, running around with the brown boots. He's going to be going the Echo Saber for his first item. Maybe it's a her. Who knows? No, that's actually Phantom Assassin. Phase Boots, 1,300 gold saved up. I'm sure he's going to go right into a Desolator. Kind of a fun build to go for. Wraithfire Blast hits him, though. Sprouts up. And unless he has something, a Phantom Strike, too. He does. Gets away initially. Here we come. Skewer, though. RP's on cooldown. But the Wraithfire Blast will connect as well as the Shockwave. And Saitama Tokyo is going to be taken out right there. Up here, what is this about? Faceless Void, he went in, and he's regretting his decision pretty quickly right here. Meanwhile, Rasta gets picked off in another spot, and Skywrath Mage running down the Faceless Void. Mystic Flare is ready. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit goes down. Where the hell was that even? That was, okay, that was in the middle lane. That's the bottom lane. Like, what the hell's going on here? So they finally catch up to the Faceless Void. By the way, the Mystic Flare's out, the side's on top of that. And yes, it is enough lockdown to take out the Faceless. So, good job from the Dire team. The pursuit was real. Now they lose Ember Spirit, and he gave up quite the hefty bounty there. Almost 700 gold to the Wind Ranger. But overall, not too shabby for how it played out for the Dire team here. Up 15 to 8 in hero kills now. They have a 3,000 net worth lead. Again, Ember Spirit leading the way with 6,000 net worth just about on him. Almost the Battle Fury finish. Just needs the Broadsword now, even the Claymore first. So he's just about there. Look at this warding, by the way, by the Skywrath. Got to give credit to him. He's got a very aggressive ward early on. Got one over here, so kind of taking over the jungle. Also has a defensive / Roshan ward to an extent. So overall, the vision's pretty nice on the Radiant side. I'm not seeing any wards, man. Not seeing any wards. How's Rasta looking? Okay, he has 3 wards on him, so the potential is there at least. Middle lane, they're going to go to Magnus. And yes, it is enough damage for the kill. Spectre, he sits on top of the Skywrath Mage now. Spectral Dagger on him. Faceless Void goes forward, and they'll take him out too. So nice couple of kills coming out for the Radiant team. Good fight for them. That was the Haunt activated from Spectre, of course. Chronosphere is ready to go for Faceless Void. May want to use it here at the top lane. Yes, you got Wraith King, Ember Spirit, and Nature's Prophet all pushing at top. Spectre going to try to push them back as much as he can. Throwing out the Spectral Dagger right there. So he's going to sit on a casual Windlace for the time being. He's actually going to go right into a Blade Mail instead. And Blade Mail this game is actually pretty good too, so you can see where he's coming from there. And again, the Spectre's not necessarily their true carry this game. They got a Faceless, a PA. They're going to go in right here. No Chronosphere just yet. He actually popped the Mask of Madness first, so they do kill the Wraith King. Going to pop the Reincarnate. Nature's probably going to TP out. He will successfully. Now Faceless Void. He cannot get the Chronosphere off that whole damn time, so he goes down. Ember Spirit looking to return the favor right now. That Flame Guard is going to be wearing off, though, and he's susceptible to die as he dies right there. Rasta managed to stay alive. Nice Ward Trap on top of that. The Wrath of Nature, not enough damage to take out the Rasta. Now Wind Ranger, he's trying to run for survivability against the Skywrath Mage. The Arcane Bolt's out. It's not going to be enough damage, though. Yeah, he'll survive 120 damage, 120 life even. Another Arcane Bolt use. Yeah, might do it. Oh, it does do it. Eventually gets the kill. able to get another one off. He stayed close enough. And this Skywrath Mage, which technically is a support Skywrath Mage, is actually holding off this whole team. Don't Chronosphere, don't do it. Oh boy. He gets silenced up. Skywrath still running. TP coming in for Nature's Prophet. He's going to Chrono. No, now he's in trouble. Now you're in trouble, buddy. There's the Chrono, and there's the death. Oh, God. I was afraid that was going to happen. Something told me that was going to happen, and sure enough, it did. The whole panic Chronosphere. Let me use my 140-second cooldown as I'm about to die. Things you do not want to do, guys. Things you do not want to do. Yeah, I will say Chronosphere is an awkward ability with this makeup because you have a Spectre and a Phantom Assassin. I mean, Wind Ranger, it's great for setting up, but you do got to be careful with the positioning. But yeah, he's being very, very patient with using it still, and then he uses it right there. So sometimes you just gotta go, you know, you just gotta go. Spectre Blade Mail is online now, and as I was saying earlier, I actually like this choice considering the lineup that they do have and the kind of the role that Spectre is playing. I still would like to see him get the drums actually, to make use of that wind lace. Oh, PA. He's trying to get out of here with a Phantom Strike to something, but there's nothing in range. He's just spam pinging now, like, save me! That's not going to work. So they run him down. Rasta, he gets here. That's really late, though, and now Rasta is the one that has to be careful. Has wards in 2 more seconds. Can he maybe get those off in time at least before he dies? No, he cannot. Sleight of Fist will finish the job. Spectre pops a haunt. He's in pursuit now. The Blade Mill already acted. The Mystic Flare hitting him a little bit. They do finish off Nature's Prophet, though. But now Spectre, he's caught in a rock and a hard place, and it's a damn hard rock. He'll fall. Double kill for Judge Brosner on the Ember Spirit. Yeah, Faceless Void getting away before they go into him. So we definitely have action this game. That's always fun to see. Just over the 20-minute mark now. What's up with these casual wind laces, man? Is this like a popular thing in this bracket? Even Wraith King picks one up his own. Mask of Madness in queue for him. Okay. He's going to be the Wraithfire Blast, run up, Echo Saber, Mask of Madness. Let's go. Ready to fight build. Phantom Assassin's going to be annoying for him. Honestly, a Silver Edge would be really good this game, both for Spectre and Phantom Assassin. So we'll see if that's something that comes about. I mean, Shadowblade already on Magnus, actually. He went the first item Shadowblade. Wow, I wasn't really paying attention to that, but he goes that over the blink here. Interesting. We have Rasta with the DC. Okay, he's back. Shadowblade over the blink. They really don't have the strongest initiation here on the Dire side. I think the Blink Dagger would have been pretty key for this team. But to each their own. Shadowblade is still its own initiation, of course. Haven't seen him get the big RP off yet. He used it earlier, but I didn't miss it, to be fair. So looks like we've hit a point of the game, though, where both teams content on sitting back and farming a little bit. Look at Skywrath. He actually gets the full Aether Lens. This is, again, a support Skywrath mage. And he's down there in net worth, but honestly, with 22 minutes, having an Arcane Boots and an Aether Lens, not too bad. Really not too bad at all. There's a lot of farm going around this game. I think that has a lot to do with all the kills, of course, happening. Speaking of that, missing one right there. Bottom lane, was that an RP? No, that was Magnus just actually taking out Wind Ranger by himself somehow. But he's going to be turn killed by the Phantom Assassin. Skywrath, Mystic Flare gets in a run through it. I don't think this is going to be oh, maybe. Another Arcane Bolt. It could be one more off. Yeah, he gets it off. That's a kill. See ya. Wouldn't want to beat you. He even gets another one off on top of that. Well, it isn't even necessary at that point. But yeah, Skywrath, great against the Phantom Assassin. Unlike a lot of these physical heroes. Just spams that Arcane Bolt, man. And with the Aether Lens. Able to keep vision and run him down. So this Skywrath mage, he's 7-2-9 in this game. He's probably the MVP so far. Support MVP, like it. Mask of Madness just about finished on the Wraith King middle lane. Speaking of the MVP, they're setting up on a Spectre. Nature's Prophet, TP's in. Silence is up. He gets his distance, though. No Sprout just yet, and Spectre's going to be fine. So he does have the dagger anyway, so Sprout really not going to do too much against him. He'll pop the Haunt, actually. And they're going to the top lane. Gonna try to run down this Wraith King. He has this Reincarnate. Don't really have any mana burn on him yet. He turns around. He's like, all right, we'll fight. There is support coming in. Skywrath included. Skywrath doesn't have the most life, but he does have a Mystic Flare, and that's a dead Spectre. Yeah, chased a little bit too far. Even if they take out Wraith King again, he had the Reincarnate, so pretty ambitious chase. The Searing Chain's going to miss right there. Fire Remnant forward, but he goes into a worse spot, actually. Nice Shackle shot there. Stops a TP, and they do successfully get the kill onto the Ember Spirit, so kind of back and forth exchanging up here. How's that Battle Fury, by the way? Okay, he does have it, yeah. And now he's trying to go in the bots here.
Tis mine. Yes.
I do feel like Ember Spirit needs to be just farming a lot more. Seems like he's trying to get to continue to be too involved. If you're going to go the Battle Fury, see, if he went the Fail, this would make a lot more sense, right? Where he wants to be more go, 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 a lot more action. But if you're going to go first out in Battle Fury, you want to be sitting back and making use of that item with the farm. Now, Skywrath Mage gets picked off here. They're going to also take out Wraith King, pop the Reincarnate. I don't think he's getting out of this one. Blade Mill not going to do too much there, but more of kind of a taunt, if anything. And they do take out Wraith King, so a double kill for the PA. Finding some room now. PA, by the way, Desolator, of course, finished on him, and an Orchid even going to be queued up here. Faceless Void almost has this Diffusal Blade as well. And that's going to be a nice tool, especially against the Wraith King, of course. Magnus did choose to go the Echo Saber follow-up, so he is going somewhat of a combat build here. Has that Empower up, and he's definitely hitting pretty hard. So you got to respect that. RP is ready. Shackle shot in, though. Radiant side seems like they may want to make a play. Faceless Void, Chronosphere. No, he gets skewered as he jumps in. He's going for, that might have been the Chronosphere animation, but he got RP pulled in, and the Empower attack with the Cleave gets the kill on a Faceless Void. And now Wind Ranger is not getting out of here. The Wind Run not enough to escape. They also catch PA, but PA is able to TP out before they can run her down. So nice couple of kills. That skewer timing, though, from Magnus was so perfect. From Akimbo Jimbo. Love the name. That'd be a fun name to cast constantly. So 1,000 gold saved up on a Magnus. He actually has a Ring of Health. I wonder if that's going to be like a 4-staff here. Oh, that's a Shackle. And then the silence comes out, though. Ooh, Nature's Prophet DCs while they're pushing, so a little unfortunate for the Dire team. And in fact, oh my god, that damage. Magnus nearly falls right there. All right, we're going to make a point to jump ahead. There we go. All right, so Magnus does die, no surprise. They're going for the turn kill, though. They do take out PA. They take out the Rasta. The ward's put down, but not enough to hold him off from going down. But the Chronosphere comes out. Rasta ward's in range of the Ember Spirit as well. They take him out, and now Skywrath Mage being beat down. One Murano attack will do him in. He's barely alive, but the Spectral Dagger snipes him down. And the push from the Dire team, unsuccessful. And again, Nature's Prophet remains DC'd as he's running back to base now. So not only was he DC, but then Wraith King was not there either. So not the best team coordination as far as making that push. And Nature's Prophet returns. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. Are we ready? Well, now your team's dead, bro. That's what happens sometimes. Wraith King, he's trying to solo Roshan in the meantime, and I don't know about this. It's this is not the greatest. Yeah, not the easiest Roshan, especially when the Lincolns is going to absorb his Wraithfire Blast. Dude, you're not going to do. Yeah, no, awkward. Oh god, if he died there. I mean, he had Reincarnate, but the last thing you want to do is have that popped on Roshan attempt. Oh, that shrine just came up. All right, so, well, he's alive. He's going to go back in for round 2. No, he's like, all right, let's. He just weakens it a little bit. Maybe the team will eventually make their way over there. Spectre does not have Hunt. He did just buy the Sacred Relic, so he has a Radiance coming along, but he's going to die right there, and that'll stall his endeavors. I'm trying to get that Radiance ASAP. Meanwhile, Shadow Shaman going for some counter warding, and that's, again, I always mention it's an awkward spot about counter warding. The Sprout's going to miss at least, but if you're counter warding, it's guaranteed that they're able to see you doing it, of course. And they see him doing it. They collapse and they take him out. It's a nice find there. Faceless Void. He's now in an awkward spot too. The Wrath of Nature even hits him along the way. Time walks onto the ledge up here. Oh boy. Well, they got the counter ward. He took out the ward, damn it. Worth it. Hashtag worth it. This Faceless Void is not afraid to make the sacrifice, man. So Ember Spirit, okay, he went bots, and now he's going to be going to Lincolns here. So Lincolns, and I just want to see him go Daedalus next.
Radiant's middle tower
Just go for that
under
massive
attack.
crit build with the Rune Cleaver. That'd be fun. Or Battle Fury. Well,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
not sure what he's saying, but I'm sure it's something along the lines of, you guys are a great team, and I enjoy playing against you guys. Something along that line, you know. Typical Dota talk. Spectre, he's going to be able to Spectre Dagger out, and he pops a Shrine. PA, meanwhile, drops the Nature's Prophet with the coup de grace proc. So, hold successful. Again, though, the whole team wasn't there. The Dire side, they've done that a couple times now. They're trying to push us 3 when they have 5 heroes, last I checked. Wait, Magnus won a Vanguard. So he's going to be going Abyssal Blade? Really? He's going right into an Abyssal Blade next. Very interesting. Okay. Not sure why you'd get the Vanguard first over the Basher, though, to be honest, but to each their own. Oh, Faceless. He's going in. Is this going to be a Chronosphere? That's a free kill. Okay, well, he doesn't even need it. He knows his limits, man. Runs down the Skywrath Mage. Obviously, Spectre there to assist as well, and Spectre's Radiance is getting very close now. 30 minutes in, but again, he went the Blade Mail first, Power Treads in full, a casual Windlace even, the bot. So he did not rush a Radiance by any means, but going back to it, it's going to be really good this game. It's going to be very good this game, especially with the Magnus the way he's building. Having the burn effect is going to be very nice. Speaking of that, I'm seeing more of Ember Spirit trying to get involved in fights. There's a Chronosphere. It's 2 heroes. Ember Spirit, he can't really do much about it because of the Chronosphere. Nature's Prophet going to go down. He finally runs into Script. I got to try something. He's being beat down by the PA in the back lines. They do finish off the Faceless Void, but Ember Spirit, he jumps back in with the Fire Remnant. PA goes right back on top and gets the kill. And now Rithian trying to go toe-to-toe with the Spectre this whole time, but it's not going to work out. The Reincarnate's going to be popped. I don't think he's getting out of this one, though. No blink or anything like that. He does have a Vanguard, but he puts a stun on the Spectre. Out comes the Shackle just in case, and the crits are real from the Phantom Assassin. So double kill for him. And they drop the Wraith King. And that's definitely a successful fight for the Radiant team. And yeah, going into that, as I just mentioned, Ember Spirit's been spending a lot of time continuing to try to fight despite going that Battle Fury. And the fact that, you know, this is, he's on top, but he's even being beat by his own teammate in Magnus here on top of that. When you get an item like a Battle Fury, you should be really excelling with that net worth.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's being caught up now by the Spectre, who does have his Radiance now finished, so that's even going to continue to get better. You have the PA actually just surpassing him right there, who went the Orchid. So very squishy PA, but man, that damage is real, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a Bloodthorn. Well, Bloodthorn would be kind of awkward on him, I guess. So maybe we'll just sit with the Orchid. I'm not too sure why he went the Orchid, frankly, but has an Orchid nonetheless, and he's feeling pretty Gucci here at the bottom lane. He's going into several heroes, and this might backfire. Oh boy. Yeah, he's kind of just running at them. No one nearby to help out, and that backfire. Spectre's now going to do the charge and strat as well. Pops a Blade Mail, has that Radiance. Did he go a little bit too far, though? It looks like it. He's also going to be caught. Silence comes out, and there's an amp damage. So the Radiant side trying that. We're going to throw ourselves at them strat and see what happens. Does not usually have a high successful percentage, and this is kind of sticking to that here. And in fact, now Faceless Void. Oh, the silence right as he was about to time walk. The awkward timing for him. He's dead, and just like that, 3 heroes are dead. No buybacks on 2 of them. All of a sudden, it's Rasta and Wind Ranger that have to defend. Now Rasta, he's going to be stunned up. Skywrath's going in, puts Siege to seal up the Arcane Bolts, and that's going to be a kill most likely. Oh, the Shrine maybe will save him, actually. Yeah, Shrine's going to keep him alive a little bit longer. He gets the wards down at least, but he will fall in the long run. So hero after hero, they do kill Skywrath Mage in return at least. So they get something out of it, but... Wait, where's everyone else? Okay, well, Ember Spirit's not here. Magnus is pushing bot. Why are they not pushing middle? They had a free push middle lane. What on earth? Okay, well, they want to kill the Wind Ranger, but she's a little fast here. And she makes it out. She actually does have a Lincoln Sphere now, by the way. And she built a Hyperstone, so she's going to be going that full Mjolnir sooner than later at this point. So, all right. The Dire team, I mean, they get a lot of hero kills there. They can't really capitalize with an objective in the end. The fact that Rasta got on those wards was huge before he died. If he doesn't get those wards, they probably do stick around and kill the tower. Now, Magnus was pushing the bottom lane during this, and now he's going to be caught out. So I just don't get it, man. Why didn't they just group up and push either bottom or middle at that point while they were all dead? But anyways, to each their own, I guess, or something. Spectre, Blade Mail. That's going to save him, and the Radiance Burn actually gets a turn on Nature's Prophet. It's not going to be enough damage on the Ember Spirit. Man, that was quite the man-up right there. Almost worked out on both. But instead, it's a one-for-one trade. And speaking of Blade Mail, Ember Spirit figures it's time for him to get his own as well. So he doesn't even finish the Lincolns just yet. Wants to get Blade Mail instead. And again, just like I said for Spectre, I do think it's actually a decent item here on the Ember Spirit. Going very defensive, though, after his Battle Fury with the Lincoln's Nexus mentioned. And now he's going to be found by the Wind Ranger. That focus fires up. Chrono, 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 Chronosphere? This ability? R? Chronosphere? Okay, no. Doesn't want to use it. The patience continues. All right, now Skywrath Mage. He's, well, they're kind of the, who's doing the catching here? It's kind of hard to say. In fact, Faceless Boy goes back in. He goes down before getting a damn thing. So now Shadow Shaman. He's having a retreat. Probably going to be run down, though. Does have a 4-staff coming up in 7 seconds. Now they see the concussive shot hits and easy kill onto the Rasta. So, yeah, they chased too far, and Faceless Void refusing to use that Chronosphere. Magnus, meanwhile, continues to do his own thing. He is actually going the Silver Edge, which, like I said earlier, is going to be fantastic this game. But it's going to be delayed. Oh, he actually RPs as PA was jumping in. Did not hit PA, though. And Magnus ends up falling to the Orchid Burn. So that was really unfortunate timing. Meanwhile, top lane Spectre, Blade Mill's up, returning some damage. He may fall in the end as he does, but gets a little bit of return. But this top tier 2 is most certainly going down as well. Another Abyssal Blade in Orc, by the way, too. Wraith can go on his own. Interesting there. Skywrath has a Rod of Atos. How's Nature's Prophet looking? That's a huge army of trees. He did go the +4 tree and summon, of course. He has a Desolator, so they could definitely hit buildings pretty hard. Faceless Void has that Chronosphere. He's going to be silenced up, though. Do you really want to be pushing this without your Spectre? I know they're down the or without your Magnus. They're down the Spectre, but you do not have your big initiation on that being the RP, which, again, he didn't even go blink, so that's even lacking in its own right, and they still have a Chronosphere ready to go. Seems like a very bold attempt here from the Dire team, if they truly want to keep this going. It looks like they do. Got to be careful about that. He also has a Diffusal on Faceless Boy. They're going to go for Faceless Boy, though. They say no Chronosphere for you, and he's dead for a full minute, actually. That burst was real. There's the Shadow Shaman locking down with a net. Just a little bit too late, though, obviously. Ember Spirit went a little bit too deep, though. Now Phantom Assassin turning on him, but the Sprout is up. They're locking him down, and he's going to have to run. The miss is coming out, but not enough to save him. Roster Ward's put down in the back lines. Mr. Plickleton or whatever, Wraith King, he's in trouble. Just about going down, but Rasta exploded. Lincoln Spear pop on a Wind Ranger. That Mystic Flare doing plenty of damage. Finishes off the Skywrath Mage, though. And now it's time to retreat for the Dire team. It's too late, though, for the Ember Spirit. He goes down. Nature's Prophet running away. The Reincarnate popped on a Wraith King there. He's going back in, it looks like, but that Blade Mail, you got to be careful with that. The Radiance Burn, that's going to finish off Nature's Prophet. And Wraith King doing plenty of damage to himself, actually, too. He goes back in with the Wraithfire Blast, but yeah, you just got to keep running, man. It might not work in the end. Wind Ranger still in pursuit. Shackle Shot in 2 seconds. Has a Power Shot. May just use that instead. There's the Shackle. There's the auto attack. And there is the kill. Guess who was not there? It was Magnus, who was pushing out middle lane, but again, he was just simply resurrecting as well. So Dire team continues to be on different pages right here as far as what they want to do. And now you have a Wind Ranger. This network chart has been so interesting. It's just been so many different heroes, I feel like, have been on top. And now you have a Wind Ranger on top. Has that full Mjolnir finish. Obviously had a very successful fight right there, actually. I'm sure that's what really, yeah. 670 for the Skywrath, 400 just about for the Wraith King. So it really got almost more than 1,000 gold in that fight alone. They find Magnus. The dust comes out. He's actually carrying dust, thank God. And they do successfully get the kill on a Magnus. The burn is real. So that Silver Edge going to continue to be delayed for the Magnus. They really need that too, but he just can't find his opening.
This should make my life easier.
Rasta working on the axe himself. Those wards have definitely been pretty powerful in these fights. Nature's Prophet going for a scythe meanwhile. Oh, look at this, slowly sending out the trees. One by one. You go here. 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 That microing now. Aw, yeah, look at the tree army. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that mobile vision, man. Oh no, don't tell me it's true. Oh god. Faceless Void is really thinking about going to Battle Fury.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Rasta, meanwhile, trying to do the solo push bottom. We'll see that from support Rastas. Trying to push out towers by themselves. And dangerous team to do it against, though. He gets caught. Abyssal Blade almost finished on Wraith King. He just needs a pattern now. Uh-oh. Oh no, he didn't check Roshan. Oh god. If he just goes into the Roshan pit. Oh boy, he didn't. Yeah, Wraith King feeling a little more comfortable now about doing the solo Roshan, and you see here that looks like he actually will be able to kill this time. So now he'll have an Aegis on top of his Reincarnate. Phantom Assassin, that's an Invis rune. Actually has a BKB now as well. Is he going to open right here? He has support coming in. Faceless Void. Oh, they could definitely go for him. Haunt. Oh, Faceless Void's caught, though, before he can get in. Mystic Flare doing a lot of damage right there. The Aegis is claimed, meanwhile, by the Wraith King. Gets a time walk off barely. Phantom Assassin still trying to chase down that Ember Spirit. Phantom strikes in, but the Remnant's too quick. He gets away. Super Vengeance, meanwhile, Faceless Void. He's trying to escape still. Time walk once again. He will manage to barely survive. And now PA is here and pissed off. Pops the BKB. He gets bashed, but now he's going for the Magnus. They do have a Shrine to use. May want to use it pretty quickly, though. Okay, they use it right there. Scythe. Oh, that's a Hex actually on Ember Spirit. Out comes a Chronosphere. That was a pretty damn good Chronosphere, actually. PA sitting on the outside. Throws in the dagger. Go for the kill on a Magnus. They do lose the Faceless Void. The root on a Phantom Assassin keeping it in place. He finally strikes in, though, able to get there. Magnus goes down, and now it's Ember Spirit versus the Phantom Assassin, but the Blade Mail! Oh, the Blade Mail return crit! Oh, Phantom Assassin just melts because he crit himself right as the Blade Mail was activated. That timing was perfect. And meanwhile, Ember Spirit going to the top lane. He actually gets out before he dies. Wraith King. That was an Aegis pop and the Reincarnate. Wow. So he ended up using both the Aegis and the Reincarnate up here. And he still goes down. And this Wind Ranger, don't know what he's doing. He's kind of just chilling. But now he's going to get back. Oh, that. God, that Phantom Assassin, though. That he was invis at the beginning of that. Had a great opening, it seemed like. The fact that they caught Faceless Void when they did, though, was so key. Because if he was able to jump in there, that fight was going to go completely different. In favor of the Radiant side, most likely. So, but again, they still lose Wraith King, even the Aegis on top of that after all of that effort to solo kill the Roshan. Ember Spirit, by the way, he's going to be going Chrysalis now. Yeah, there you go.
Radiant are scanning.
So Ember Spirit going to start hitting even harder. Wind Ranger, meanwhile, the Ags is finished. So that focus fire that much stronger. In fact, really strong now. The cooldown only 10 seconds here. Removes a penalty as well as unique attack modifiers, which in this case doesn't exist just yet, but could potentially be an impact. But yeah, I think the cooldown and really reduced damage reduction is the really the massive keys there for having set an item onto Wind Ranger. What was I going to say? There's something else. Well, Spectre has a Manta style. Phantom Assassin is going to be going the full Bloodthorn here, so he wants the crit on top of crit. Seems like you're stacking a little bit too much there, personally, but hell, it's honestly like Abyssal Blade would be really good here too. But meanwhile, Spectre, he finds a kill on a Nature's Prophet. He's able to use the dagger to get away, or is he? Rod of Atos catches him. Mystic Flare. Put down, he runs into it, and it should be enough damage. Arcane Bowl, Shockwave's going to miss. Baseless Void, though, he's going in. Oh, he went for the Chrono Spear with the Abyssal Blade stun, and he's going to fall. Okay, so Spectre did go down as expected to the Skywrath Mage, but Baseless Void attempted to make the big play. Just could not get the animation off, though. And now Phantom Assassin, he sees the, you know what, that's a victory definitely for the Dire team right there. I mean, obviously the 2 hero kills, but getting a BKB pop out of Phantom Assassin just because the Skywrath Mage is nearby. Understandable with the impact he's had this game. 18-8 and 18. What a game. Top lane. Ooh, Blade Mill's up. Yeah, you got to be careful there. Up with Wind Ranger. So he does have that Wind Run grants of visibility. So that's why we're seeing him basically his own Shikuchi here. And he is level 25 now as well. So yeah, the 30% cooldown reduction. That's ridiculous. So 8.4 seconds and a last 6 seconds. So you only have really 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds of downtime between every win run. That really is absurd. Shackle Shot's only, Shackle Shot 8.4, 6.3 on Power Shot. Damn, that's nice. 25, nice, man. Middle lane, Ember Spirit trying to die for some kills. Can't do it enough, though. Magnus, he did die here, by the way. Magnus still doesn't have that Silver Edge. He's still working on it. Oh, boy. And again, he really hasn't had the biggest RP either yet this game. Maybe that's still coming. Baseless Void suggests that this game continues to be entertaining, and he's really happy that he queued up. Just wants to let both teams know that. Spectre, yes, he is going top. Scythe comes out immediately, though. For a turn, Skywrath, he kind of just runs on in. Doesn't really do too much, though. Has a Blade Mail, the Radiant Spur, and don't really know what the game plan was there. I almost think he thought that was an illusion still, which obviously that wasn't the case, but that just looks weird from Skywrath. So a couple of kills as a result for the Spectre. He is getting to a very scary spot. One more item will start putting him over the edge. 1,900 gold saved up, so if he gets like, I know that we're seeing a lot of Abyssal Blades this game, but his own Abyssal Blade wouldn't be a bad option. Help lock down the Ember Spirit especially. Maybe something like a Frost Wolf, or wow. I have Scotty. Potentially be a strong item on him as well. Wraith King with the Abyssal Blade now finished. He still has the brown boots. At this point, might as well just get bots with all that gold saved up. So Phantom Assassin did finish the Bloodthorn. The crits are extra real. Ember Spirit has his own Bloodthorn coming. Okay, so he's actually going to be going Bloodthorn, not the Daedalus build. Thanks, Spirits. Appreciate it. I just turned 21, guys. Just kidding. Magnus RP. Oh, man, he has it. Shadowblade in. Is there any support nearby, though? Not really. Not going to find anything. More vision going down for the Radiant team. Definitely a fight, perhaps. Breaking out here, though. In fact, Skywrath wants to go. Nice Manta use. Gets out of the Rod of Atos. They're running after they get a silence up on the Skywrath Mage with the Orchid. BKB pop by Phantom Assassin. It's going to be wearing off shortly, though. Only a 7-second or 8-second BKB gets to that point. The Mystic Flare, that was an axe. Mystic Flare gets one. And now Phantom Assassin's also going to fall. Spectre and Pierre dead. No buybacks to be had. Shadow Shaman's also going to be picked off. A third hero dead with no buyback. Oh, that combo was insane. The Ags on Skywrath Mage. What a pickup. The double silence, the double Mystic Flare. They got caught on the ledge. And they just drop as a result. Yeah, the BKB was used a little bit too early on top of that. And they also find, wait, how do they find him? Jesus. They also got Faceless Void over here. Yeah, they need to go. They're killing the Shrine, but honestly, kill the base, man. Don't worry about the Shrine here. You have 4 heroes dead, no buyback. I swear to God, if they don't get a Rax out of this at least. Wind Ranger going to do her best to defend, but frankly, she might even just be better off counter pushing this whole time. She's not, though. She's going to just spam that power shot over and over again. And needs to be careful, though. There's the wind run. Lincoln's popped. Mystic Flare's on her. Oh. Manages to stay alive, but there goes the one Rax. Make the way top. Go top. Go top. Go top. Go top. Guys, top. Top. Go Rax. Objectives. Not. Okay, this is not. Okay. Rax. Rax is how you win games. This guy likes to kill shrines, man. Skywrath just likes to right-click irrelevant buildings. Anyways, they're going to get the top Rax. Now you probably want to retreat as Wraith King just dives at their fountain. Mystic Flare on both. Oh, that Wind Ranger, again, gets back just in time. Skywrath, he has a reincarnate, so he's feeling comfortable. They do finish off the roster right there. Shackle Shot, not really the best connection. And Ember Spirit will make its way out. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Magnus has been pushing this whole time. He does take out the tower. I feel like Magnus literally hasn't been with this team this whole game. He kind of just continues to do his own thing. But, oh, that's a Abyssal Blade on an illusion. They're going to run him down. They did pick off Ember Spirit elsewhere, by the way. Looks like Phantom Assassin got him with a crit, I'm sure. And now Magnus continues to run. The Shadow Blade. Oh, the pop of the Chronosphere actually caught him. I don't think they saw him, did they? Honestly, that was the best Chronosphere yet from the Faceless Void. Maybe they saw him with a dagger. I didn't notice that, honestly. That might have been very likely. So they probably knew he was there. Okay, but hey, there you go. Nice Chronosphere. They kill Magnus. They kill Skywrath as well. So 3 kills in total, actually, for the Radiant side. But again, they lost a lot out of that. They are going to ultimately lose both shrines as well. So this game just got that much more difficult now. They still do not have Mega Creeps to worry about with the Faceless Void. He has to try to escape now. No blinks in this game, man. Literally no blink daggers in this game, which really is that is something. I mean, we have multiple heroes on both sides that you'd almost think blink is a core on. From the Wraith King to the Magnus, to the Wind Ranger even, to the Rasta. Well, you could argue Faceless Void, but no blinks in this game, so yeah, mobility not as strong as it could be. Obviously, they do catch the Faceless, by the way. You do see Wraith King going the no reincarnation mana cost, of course. So has that. We are hitting level 25s, or level 25s being hit. Spectre, what did he get? Minus 10 second Spectral Dagger. So yeah, he can spam it every 6 seconds now. And it lasts 7 seconds, so that's 100% uptime, really. So he can literally just use it over and over again to just walk through trees and shit. Now, kinda, because it does cost 160 mana each time, but it's at that, and then his ultimate is all he has mana for, so this might as well be at that point. Not Rasta, but PA. What did PA get? 25 agility. Okay. And that over the double stifling dagger. Man, with this farm, honestly, I almost want to say the double stifling dagger would be nicer. Getting just random crits out of that is also when you're counter pushing. Already mentioned Wraith King, Magnus, 500 skewer range. Interesting. Armor would be really nice this game, honestly. I think the armor definitely would have been the better choice here, but Skywrath Mage, Ancient Seal cooldown over the mana regeneration. So he only intends to go down, especially now with the Ags like that.
Double damage.
All right, here we go. Faceless Void has a Moonshard on him, by the way, currently. And he's also trying to finish a full Mjolnir. So he chose to get the Moonshard first over the Mjolnir here. Another Silver Edge, this one on Nature's Prophet. So the Dire team figuring they're going to do Roshan, and for the, I want to say for the first time this game, all 5 heroes on the Dire side are actually grouped up doing an objective.
Fatality.
Oh my god. Must be time to win, boys. Must be time to win. I'm also noticing he's not putting Empower on anyone. Wraith King or Ember Spirit, neither one of them have Empower. And I haven't been paying attention to that the whole game, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's been just spamming Empower on himself and nobody else. Rod, that's an illusion. Trying to catch him. A little too slippery, though. But the Dire team ready to push. Who got the Aegis, by the way? Wraith King. I think you could have maybe given it to the Ember Spirit, but Wraith King's obviously a fine choice, too. They have cheese, I'm guessing, too? Yeah, Skarath picks up the cheese. I like that. Wraith King getting locked down here. Magnus skewers backwards somebody. That was a Wind Ranger, actually. She does have a buyback, though. And she'll use it immediately. Yeah, you got to have her here. This is the final push, no doubt, with the game situation. So that was a very bold decision by Spectre. Runs right on by. Here we go. PA jumps in the background, bursts down. The Nature's Prophet gets one. The BKB is going to be wearing off, though. They get the Scythe out. Another, however, with the Hex, I should say. Out comes the Chronosphere hitting multiple heroes. They get a couple. They pop the Reincarnation on the Wraith King. They take out Skywrath Mage. Where the hell is Ember Spirit during this? They lose the Wraith King again with the Aegis. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit is pushing the bottom instead of Rax, going for the Mega Creeps, but they're going to lock down Wraith King again and kill him a second time. Everybody's staying alive on the Radiant side. Are you kidding me? Ember Spirit deciding not to fight with the team right there. But you know what? I got to say, as much shit as I've been giving this Faceless Void this game, for good reason, I think, because it's been pretty funny, that was honestly a beautiful Chronosphere. That was a great Chronosphere right there. And that just held them off from actually trying to finish this game. And it's giving this Radiant team a chance. And this is a Radiant squad where they could take advantage of not having buybacks right now. On the Dire side, nobody has buybacks. It is just Ember Spirit up. And he's going to try to push. And if he dies here, I mean, he does have a buyback, but he's dead. Trying to go for the solo push into the racks for the Mega Creeps. He dies. He buys back immediately, but Spectre, meanwhile, is taking out the base of the Dire team. Is he going to go right for Tier 4? This is not the greatest building hitter. Spectre does not hit buildings necessarily the fastest. He's going for the Shrine. Okay, he has Wind Ranger here. There's a Focus Fire. Yeah, I want to save that for the Tier 4, man. But anyways, oh, they're going to catch Ember. No, he gets out in time. Got to be careful about that. Focus Fire in 2 seconds. Nature's Prophet is back up, but they're going for Tier 4. Oh, my God. The Tier 4, the left one's going to go down. The right one probably going to fall as well. Here comes Ember Spirit. The Scythe is up on a Spectre. Here comes PA, though, and now Ember Spirit's dead. He goes down with a crit. 120 seconds he's staying dead for. Wind Ranger makes his way out. They do kill PA barely. Nature's Prophet somehow stays alive as the rest run away. And so Spectre will be dead for 90 seconds, but Ember Spirit's dead for 100 plus. Phantom Assassin's getting away with the BKB pop right there. It's been 5 seconds now for a bit. He has his MKB now. He might go for a Shrine here. Nope, he's actually just going to TP out, and yeah, that's a good decision. So the bottom melee racks, all that stands from getting the Mega Creeps. We are all of a sudden have a game on our hands. It seemed like this could have been the beginning of the end in favor of the Dire side, but no, says Super Benjes on the Faceless Void. Should say the Super Benjes wannabe. He lands the big Chronosphere. They win the fight. Ember Spirit trying to go for split push, meanwhile, fails on that to an extent. I mean, he got the ranged racks, but if you're going to commit to a split push like that, you better get the Mega Creeps, and he did not. So this Dire team now, I mean, when it comes to buybacks, they all have access to it. There's not like timer cooldowns other than Ember Spirit, but they just don't have the money for it. They really got to try to farm those buybacks before another fight happens. Literally no one has buybacks right now in the game. And only 2 of them are because of timers. What? I knew this game took a swing, but holy crap. This is a very odd graph. It's like you had a little bit of a hiccup there. It's like, oh no, okay, Dire's good. And then it's all of a sudden, boom! Right back in the Radiant's favor. Or into the Radiant's favor. Meanwhile, where was that? That was, it just Prophet gets found down here. That graph is something. Was there anything on the courier? No. Nothing was on the courier.
Bounty which my matriarch will prize.
Wraith King trying to build a BKB, but again, they need to have buybacks, man.
Dire's
What's the
bottom shrine is
Skywrath
under
right now is
attack.
the only one with a buyback. And you see the Dire team, they're the ones playing on defense, despite only having one melee Rax left
Dire's
to destroy
bottom
here.
shrine has fallen.
What a finish we are having here. Magnus, is this the time he gets the God RP? No, he's going to farm. Oh, if they find Phantom Assassin, though, doesn't have a buyback. Pops the BKB. He has 40 gold from a buyback, so honestly he would get it if he dies right here, but he has to man fight. He's going to go for the turn. He's going to turn on the Wraith King, maybe? No, it's not enough. He goes down. They do end up finishing off Wraith King, but that reincarnate, and he'll be ready to go once again shortly. Spectre, though, he wants to take advantage of this. So, again, PA's dead. He actually still needs 90 gold now with that death, obviously losing some gold. So, he actually is going to be dead nearly the full duration unless they get some kind of pull to him with an objective. As Spectre gets out. Top lane, Wind Ranger continues to split push himself, going for that top tier 2 that's still up. Just focus fire the tower, man. Focus fire the tower!
Dire's top tower is
Oh
under
boy,
attack.
TP's already happening. Yeah, he just had to focus fire the tower right away. So he's going to have to run. But even with that PA kill, they can't really take advantage. You see the Spectral Dagger still chasing after Magnus, but eventually going to wear off and doesn't know where he is. Oh, the courier, but nothing on it. Spectre, is he just going to go in? Man, that's pretty bold. He has a Daedalus. Wow. Spectre with a Daedalus. Don't know about that. He's trying to run. Porting from Skywrath. Oh boy, gonna catch him. Does not have another Manta. The Mystic Flare hits. He's in trouble. He's gonna be staying dead. Spectre's dead for 100 seconds. Does not have a buyback, not even close to one. PA does have his now, but he's up in 10 seconds. Middle lane, what is this about? Wind Ranger going in. I don't know about this decision, though. Bold attempt. He does not have a buyback. No timer on it. He has plenty of gold, but he's going to be 130 or 1 minute 30 seconds. Here comes the Chronosphere at 4 heroes, by the way. Another God Chronosphere, but the follow-up damage is not really there. They do pick up Nature's Prophet, but at what cost now? Out comes a Mystic Flare. They're going to take a Wraith King, pop the Reincarnate, but down goes Faceless, and he's staying dead for 95 plus seconds. Rasta, he's in trouble. He's going to fall. He throws down the wards and panic. He goes down, though, and he's dead for 100 seconds. And now the Dire team, it feels like they could just push in and finish this game for certain. Wind Ranger and Phantom Assassin, the only two that are up. If I'm Wind Ranger here, just bots to the base. Do they have anything that he can bots to? They really don't, unfortunately. I was going to say, he just needs to go for the counter push, try to trade right here, go for the win. But no, he's going to try to sit back over the defend. But I got to say, the Dire team is also pretty slow about this. Where the hell are they?
Radiant structures
What is
are
Wraith King even
fortified.
doing middle lane? Okay, let's go upon him. Get that Mega Creeps. There we go.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. The Dire now have mega creeps.
Wind Ranger, able to win run away. They see her, but a little bit too far.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kill a Shrine, gonna kill the tier 4s. Here we go. PA's not even gonna try. PA's done.
Radiant's middle tower has
That's a little
fallen.
anticlimactic. All right, well,
Radiant's
Wind Ranger's
ancient
trying. Spectre, he's gonna try a little bit, but PA's like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. Now seems like a perfect time to AFK. Well, that was that was a game. That was something. Quite the game right there. Quite the game. But the Dire team, they do manage to actually win it in the end. Yeah, it was a pretty anticlimactic finish, unfortunately, considering how that game was shaping up to be and all the entertainment we had throughout it. But